Am I tripping? Is Pablo? I can't find it. And by the way, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Oh, I do have a Kanye and Drake take. Kanye fucked up this whole album cover thing, man. Like, Kanye fucked up the album cover game. Absolutely. I do have a take on Drake and Kanye, and this is my last take right here. And so to wrap up the Meek thing, let's see what he has to offer. I see Rick Ross promoting it. Might be his last project on MMG. Let's just see what's going on. I think Meek has avoided putting out music for a while. I put on Twitter recently, every artist was avoiding Drake and Ye. Meek looked like, all right, cool, they dropped. They're out of the way. He's going to wait a month. Let's drop next month. All right? This is going to tell us if Meek is growing or Meek has lost contact with the youth. You know, again, if you're still making music for the newest and the turnover generation, which is the 15 to 18-year-olds, every time you make an album, you're going to have to try to capture them again. Let me see. What was I going to say? Oh, it dawned on me recently, and let me go to my Instagram page. It dawned on me recently that Kanye West is hell-bent on sunning Drake, on letting Drake know, from my balls you cameth. And that sounds crazy, but I think he wants to go head to head with Drake just to prove to Drake, not that he's a better rapper. I don't think he wants to do that at all. I think he wants to prove to Drake, you'll never mean as much of this culture as I do, and your music will never mean as much of this culture as mine does. I think him dropping Donda before CLB, that told me that. It didn't tell me that he cared about numbers. It told me that he felt that if people listen to his shit, then listen to Drake shit, they would be missing some shit. And I think that's the only reason why he dropped. There's an engineer that came out recently that said, yo, that's the only reason why. It was like, yo, Drake controlled our release schedule. And when I think about it like that, because the person went on to say, Kanye wanted to drop before Drake. When I think about it like that, I'm like, damn, Drake did control the release schedule, but it's because Kanye wanted to prove a point. Not in sales, but exactly the conversation a lot of y'all are having, where people feel like his music is more meaningful, right? But what cemented it for me recently was this. And let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. This.
What about Drake? What about Drake and Kanye? Would that ever? Because I was floating that around. They've been at each other's necks. And by the way, I know he's not. You're probably I don't know what your relationship with him at this point.
I'm cool. Yeah, my brother cool.
Swizz, you have to eat that kind of because you kind of started that, no?
People might have think I started it because
shit, no.
Hey man, I guess we eat.
Shit, no. I want to play him talking about. Oh, this is him talking about Kanye and Drake.
Yeah.
And all the battles will continue.
Yeah, I mean, I know Kanye was willing to do the verses, you know what I'm saying, but
who would he battle?
He wanted to battle Drake.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he wanted to battle Drake, but I don't, I think they communication started getting in a zone, you know what I'm saying, but I left that up to them, you know what I'm saying, like, and that's what I told Tim as well. I was like, yo, they have to bring that to the table, like they would have to agree to do that, Kanye was ready, but I don't know where that's at now. I still leave it on them.
The fact that could happen.
Hey, I'm reading a lot into this. I think in Kanye's mind, he eats Drake alive. I think Kanye wants to show the. I think he realizes he'll never be hotter than Drake at the moment, but I think his thing is to show Drake that nigga, you're still my son. You'll never be me. I think Kanye's really wanted to even get at that nigga on the verses just to show him, nigga, your catalog can't fuck with mine. Nigga, I got like 5, 6 classic albums, nigga. You can't fuck with me. I think that's Kanye's mindset. I really think Kanye's moves is trying to shit on Drake to tell him, you will never have the legacy like me. And from my balls, you came. You're my son. You can never defeat the master. Whether if it's in your quote unquote prime and I'm burnt out and I drop an album, or if we go song for song, catalog for catalog, you can't fuck with me. This summer, career-wise, you're hot, but you'll never be me. I really think that Kanye believes that. And I think Kanye wants to show him that in front of the world. Because I think what happened is that you ever heard the term of like, idols become rivals, but also sometimes the student takes over when it comes to the master. I remember that interview like on a Breakfast Club where like Kanye was just giving mad props to Drake, just basically saying, yo, he's the guy, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like that changed the dynamic between them. And I think Kanye resents it a little bit and probably feels like either his ego is hurt or he feels he got to humble Drake. I don't know. But if you ask me, I think Kanye want all the smoke with Drake when it comes to showcasing to the world that he means more to this culture, he makes more meaningful music, he pushes the boundaries more, he's Kanye, and Kanye is forever cemented and means way more than what a Drake could mean. I think he wants to show Drake just like, yo, you're hot, nigga, but what I mean to this shit is way more than being hot at the moment. I don't know. His moves comes across like that. When I hear Swizz says, oh, Kanye wanted that. Huh? Yo, who the fuck would want the hottest rapper at the moment in a versus? Who? Somebody has a point to prove, if you ask me. I don't know. I think things got. I think Drake also realized that. I think Drake is not a dumb nigga. I think Drake also realized the tide, and the tide currently is people kind of looking at him, not like, yo, you're washing Ye. I think that's what he thought it was gonna be. Right? I think people are looking at him like, you're not Ye, bro. Why do I think that? Because I think when he leaked that song that was Kanye dissing him, I think it was a setup for him to drop a track on Kanye. And I think he read the room and realized, nah, I'm not dropping it. If you ask me. I feel like he sensed it was like, yeah, I would have to nah. I think he pulled it back. Because otherwise, there's no other reason why you could explain to me why he would leak a song by Kanye with no response. Why leak the song if you're not going to respond? Why even leak it? Especially if you thought people were going to say, damn, this kind of sound good. That's why I think Kanye fell. That's why I think Drake fell back a little bit. If you ask me, I think Kanye is gonna strike with some shit. Or I think Kanye knows. This is the. By the way, this is the quietest Kanye has ever been, and I think Kanye knows perception wise, he's looking good. Perception wise, he's looking good. Numbers wise, Drake is looking great. But perception wise, I think Kanye realized he did what he needed to do. We'll see. Chat, listen, I have entertained y'all and I have rocked out for y'all for 4 hours and some change. I still got to go to my headquarters and put in another 12-hour session tomorrow and do some more, rehearsals. I'm shooting my first episode on Saturday, and that will air on the 20th. And I probably will shoot something else on Sunday, which will air probably on Wednesday. All right, chat. I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all for, spending your time in here, typing, sending donations, subscribing, doing everything that continues this community that we have, the Chat Nigga community. I apologize for not being, as present as I usually am. But I'm trying to get this thing together. I know you guys will understand once you've seen it. This is all hard work. I'm doing every single thing. I set up, I was setting up my computers, the fucking interfaces today. Just everything from doing slates, trying to see the different, everything. I'm a technical kind of nerd type of guy, like if I need to be. So I've been doing that myself. I'm gonna have some editors meet with me on like Friday. But anyway, I'm exhausted, child. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. I see your comments on Instagram. I see your comments on YouTube, and I obviously see your comments in the Discord. I'm gonna go take a nap. I gotta go meet my light guys. Remember all that fucking light I ordered? Remember I told you I ordered like mad month, like during CLB, right? Like was it CLB or Donna, whatever it was? I ordered mad lights and it came to like wild amount of money. Tell me how they're back ordered. They just told me that it's gonna take 6 to 8 weeks for the lights I ordered to get here because there's some chip shortage. It's like the same chip shortage that makes, if you don't know, like most cars right now, like the price are up. Apparently, whatever the fuck they've been making these chips with, like there's a shortage of it. So everything's backed up. So like cars are going and selling for like way over like market value or MSRP or whatever the case is because there's a shortage. The same thing's happening with the lights I bought. I don't like to rent. I like to own everything. But unfortunately, I had to rent. I'm renting lights for the first couple episodes because I don't have the lights yet. So I bought them, and then I had 2 day shipping on the shit. I spent like $2,000 for 2 day shipping for mad shit, and they're like, "Oh, it's back ordered." So such is life. Such is life. Such is life. Can't complain, right? So there's a little update going on. Mad disappointments and figuring stuff out, but I appreciate you guys allowing me the opportunity to grow and the opportunity to, this is the next frontier that I really want to tell y'all how hands-on I am. Like today, 11 o'clock, I sat in like a hour meeting with Spotify. I talked to their ad team. Yeah, they're good though. They sold the ad already for the show for like some liquor, and I'm like, yo, I like liquor good. So they were asking because I have approval on everything. So like, yo, are we good to sell ads on liquor? I said, cool. They sold one on liquor. They're like, what other stuff do you like? So I'm setting a whole list of like just regular shit I like, and they're gonna try to sell ads to those brands or whatever the case is. So I did that. They got a training process. I had to upload episodes today, and they had a whole marketing thing. They laid out how they're gonna help market the show, and if you have Spotify, which I hope you do, and I hope you do subscribe or follow the show, you'll see the day of our launch that we're gonna take over the whole fucking Spotify app. It's gonna be, I use Spotify all the time, and I've seen it for other people, so it's gonna be one of the proudest moments for me that we're gonna take over the fucking app. But I just want to tell you I thank you. So I'm gonna get off right now, and I'm gonna try to get a couple hours of sleep. I gotta get back to that place at like 8 o'clock. All right. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. If I didn't read your donation or I didn't read your cheer, I will get you next time. I am fucking exhausted. All right. If I miss a topic.